Highas and higher healing vibrations. Cosmic Cat here. Let's read our affirmations for the inner child for July 28th. Can you guys believe we're almost through July this month? This year feels like it's gone quickly. All right, it's about companionship. I am learning the art of being with others. Healthy children learn to assert themselves when they need companionship. They can name their loneliness, walk into a room, and enjoy the mere presence of other people around them. The loneliness that I experienced growing up in my addicted family was often too much to bear. Sometimes I felt like a nuisance if I needed my parents' attention. Other times I had to entertain or perform to earn their presence. Feeling alone in a house full of people was devastating. Today I will fulfill my desire to connect with others. If I'm working alone or at home and want company, I may invite a friend or family member to join me. I am learning the art of being with others in comfortable silence instead of frenetic anxiety. I am capable of finding companionship in my life. I meet this need simply and with confidence. Yes, today is about companionship, learning to be with others, learning to be at ease, knowing the difference between being alone and lonely. Moving away from having to entertain others for attention or not feeling like you have a voice. Being able to have friendship, companionship, and also honoring it. Okay, so let's pull some cards on this. Where are you at with this right now? Where are you at? Are you a healthy child? Were you able to free to express yourself as a child? Name have a voice and express yourself. Or were you more like, not able to express yourself? If you did express yourself, it wasn't okay. Feel like you're just on your guardian's nerves. Maybe, yeah. And confidence, yeah, is also about, self-expression. Yeah, that's actually, we're in Leo season, and Leo is definitely one that can self-express. Let's pull some cards. So you may want to check that birthday reading out. It's a lot about sensitivity. Sensitivity was in a lot of the cards today. Awakening. Awakening to, so I'm getting the message that someone's awakening to this part of them. Like you've been awake already. Your spiritual awakening path has been present. But now Spirit is guiding you and helping you to awaken this part of your life, of the companionship, of remembering where you were, how you felt then. And because it takes remembering and knowing where you first picked this struggle up at having a companion, at having a friend. And so now you're given the opportunity to awaken. And this is just one of my favorite cards. Look at how beautiful that is. You're just laying down there. The tree roots are covering you. They're taking away all of your pain. You're surrendering. You're finally surrendering to this and allowing the butterfly spirits, the trees, the flowers, to just come and shelter you and take away all of that pain that you had growing up. Spirit, what else do you have for the collective on companionship? Companionship. This is the influence of the angels deck, for those of you interested. The High Priestess. Walking away from something. And the Ten of Wands. Something's for sure is that you have a very special gold shine about you. Yeah. Excuse me. Phew-wee. Okay. All right, so here we have the High Priestess. You're awakening, and you've learned the secrets. The veil is lifted. Now you can see. You have the Flower of Life disc in your hand. It's sacred geometry. It's the blueprint of the divine. It's all about potential. We have the moon here. This is Raziel that you see. We just called up on Raziel in a reading recently. Yesterday or the day before. You'll have to go back and see. I'm not sure. But recently we did call up on Raziel. Keeper of secrets, sacred knowledge, and divine wisdom. The High Priestess. Definitely. This is all about your intuition. This is a feminine leader that really has a highly intuitive mind. Just knowing, this is when you know something, you understand it, and you don't really need any rationality. Doesn't have to be explained to you. You already just understand it. It just naturally comes. So this card may be asking you, for as far as companionship, to think about, give yourself some time, sit with it for a while, and respect yourself. Listen to your hunch at all cost. And then we move over to the Eight of Cups, and your this is showing a solo journey. You are going on this solo journey. And what's interesting is it looks like you're actually giving Reiki to something that we cannot see on this cup. Very interesting. Maybe you are a Reiki practitioner and you're going to the mountain to give Reiki to yourself. But this is insinuating a solo journey. So you have your awakening. Then this High Priestess, your intuition gets heightened. You go on a solo journey to come to this Ten of Wands energy. And let's just think about how this goes with, how does this work with the companionship? Because there is not anyone else in any of these other cards here. So I'm kind of I feel it's starting to feel like, actually, before companionship happens for some of you, it's time for you to have some solo time. This is what Spirit's actually asking you to do, is to take some time And here, the Ten of Wands. Excuse me. Have you taken on too much? More than really you can? Like, is it a burden now? That could be one way to look at this. Another way could be is that you're at the end. So on one hand, you're being asked to lighten your load. And on the other hand, you're almost done. You're about to be done with this. Wherever you're taking all of these ambitious ideas and passionate dreams, wherever you're taking them is going to be their spot where they're going to be. So your goal is going to be completed. This is definitely showing a chapter closing. So it feels like you're going to, through this process here, surrendering to the awakening, allowing your intuition to get enhanced, going on a solo journey to contemplate, to write about, to understand, gain some insight, knowledge, guidance on how to have companionship, then you're going to carry this weight and leave it. It's time to lighten the load at this point. And you understand now what that means for you. Yeah. This is the message that I have for you today. Remember, you're capable of finding companionship in your life. And you meet this need simply and with confidence. That's the message I have for you today. Have a cosmic day and tonight. Yeah.